Tisk! I wish father was more like you, Ghostmaker, but he's soft on the criminals. I totally agree. If he would have put a bullet in the Joker, so many lives and pain would have been spared. Now, guys. You don't want to talk bad about the Batman behind his back. You know he finds everything out. I've been lying to the Batman for years. He thinks he knows everything, but he don't know half of what I do. What is up? How's the Legion of Comic Collectors doing today? Well, today I have some cool stuff. I have another haul from my comic shop, as well as some eBay pickups and other things. Not a huge haul, but I think pretty good quality. Before we get started, as always, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what you're collecting. Are you picking up anything I am? What did you think of my haul? And as always, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not. So first up, I thought they was done with Superman, but they weren't done with Superman. So we have the Superman 4 Purple Bizarro variant. Pretty cool. I like it. I thought we was done with Superman. I was preparing for all of the Batman foils and whatnot. But this is a cool foil nonetheless. Happy to pick it up. I just don't know what it is about these stupid logo foils, but I am hooked. Next up is an eBay pickup. I saw someone posted on Instagram, had to have it. Went to eBay, only saw one listed, but it wasn't expensive or nothing. It was good price, so I picked it up. This is a series I wanted to pick up, and I was actually waiting for it to finish to try and buy a whole lot of it. The whole mini. This is Sergeant Rock and the versus the Army of the Undead, and this is the polybag version. I guess I'm just a sucker for these 90s gimmicks happening nowadays, but I really like it. The next pickup is from Instagram, weirdly enough. I always glance around at auctions and people selling on Instagram, but rarely do I see something that catches my eye. But it was a guy, I always mess his name up in my head. I believe it's Rage Theo. He was having a claim sale, and when I clicked in, he was showing a bunch of books. They were already priced, and I saw he had posted earlier this was going to be in his claim sale. And as he was panning around, he was sort of going by letter, and I could see the price on this was so good, and I claimed it before he even got to it. And that would be Superman, the Man of Steel 18. This, of course, is the first appearance of Doomsday, but what's cool about this one, it is the DC logo variant. A couple of my buddies, Comic Fu 2814 and Fanboy Prime, have been collecting all of the Death of Superman related printings. And for me personally, I don't know. I'd like to collect them. I don't know if I would go out of my way to get them. This would probably be the one book I would. I've been on the hunt for one of these for a while and got it for less than half what it's selling for on eBay, which is just fantastic. Getting good books at a good value, not paying super high prices for things. As far as these multiple printings go, I'd sort of like to get all of the Superman 75 printings. I might go out of my way for those, and the rest is just something fun to look for in dollar bins. Another book I finally got a pretty good price on. I guess because there's like a little spine tick there, but I don't care because, again, I got it for less than half of what you kind of see it going for. and that is Batman Family 6. I've been wanting to finish this run. I think I only need like 5 or 6 of them after this, and this was sort of the big one, because it is the first appearance of Dula Dent, the Joker's daughter. It's kind of funny, like I'm saying I have about 5 or 6 from completing this, but I've actually lost my issue 1. And when I say lost, like, it's here, it's somewhere. And probably a year or so ago, just in organizing boxes, I moved my Batman family. Well, then a long time later, I noticed the 1 wasn't there. So it's mixed up somewhere in a box somewhere. I'll find it. I actually have like the complete volume 1 of Batman and the Outsiders with some various other Outsider related books. You're talking a good, like, 50 something books. And I actually lost those for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and just come across them recently. So it's just a matter of time before I find that issue 1 and hopefully fill out the last few I need to get that complete. Going back to last haul, I actually had this coming when I did that video. And just noticed something I hadn't, but anyway. Here we have first issue special 5. Last issue I need to complete this. That is on my goals list, so I'm happy about that. This is the first appearance of the Manhunter. There's so many different variations, I forget. I don't know if it's the Manhunters in general that this is the first appearance of, or just a specific guy that ended up being a Leviathan in that whole event. But there's that. And now the rest is all a haul from my comic shop. And they was running another sale where Superman books were cheap. So I picked up a good amount. This is sort of the main thing I'm working on my goals list. I think I'm 11 away now after this haul to finish the Superman Adventures. Really going after the Diniverse type stuff, like, Batman the Animated Series and these. I have Batman Adventures 1 complete, so this is the next one I really want to focus on. Really enjoy reading these. And there's a couple cool homage covers here on 60 and 54. So, I have all the keys from this series and the more pricier books. I think the only pricey book, if you want to call it that, it's probably like a $10 book, is the very last issue. Those last issues, man, you always end up paying for more of them because the print runs are so much lower, which makes it hard to complete your series, but it's not too hard. I'm just really unmotivated when I need a bunch of books if I can't just pick them up at once. I don't like going around and cherry picking. You end up paying more that way. But I've managed to get a good chunk of this series cheap from my comic shop. And I think they still have a few issues I need. Maybe all but 3 or 4. They don't have that last issue. So that's all of the Superman Adventures I got. Pretty good chunk. I'm happy with it. And I picked up 2 other books that I wasn't going to get them, didn't want to get them. Decided I should get them because I like them and I don't like them at the same time. And you know what I'm talking about. These April Fool variants on Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing 7 and Batman 134. There is a Danger Street one that I didn't get because I don't really know if I want to collect Danger Street. I'm real interested. I love the characters that are in that book, but it's written by Tom King, so I know it's just going to be him trashing the characters I love. But I decided to get these 2 just for the heck of it. And that's it. That's all for the haul today. Like I said, not a ton. Sort of the scragglers I was waiting on to come in when I did my last haul video. But cool stuff nonetheless, and I am really enjoying these foil variants. So as always, guys, like I said, I'd love to hear from you down below. You know I always appreciate you watching. And with that, I'll see y'all later.